Hi guys, sorry I have a cough today. But yeah, this is live, you can tell. But today we're talking about chimney fires on Lunch with Lee. And the reason we did this is because on the way to work today, one of my employees, and they're in a townhome complex, one of the townhomes was on fire because of a chimney fire. And how do you know if you've had a chimney fire? Or how do you know if you're having a chimney fire? And maybe even a better question, which is if you're actually having a chimney fire, you will hear a sound kind of like a train, which is the fire sucking in air. I've done videos on this before, but we'll go over it again. You will hear popping sounds, which if it, depending on the type of fireplace it is, it could be terracotta flue tiles inside popping. It could be even a metal chimney that's starting to give way and fail. You will get hot walls. You will get smoke out into the room. A lot of times you'll see fire shooting out the top of the chimney. So those are all signs of chimney fires. What do you do if you have a chimney fire? The answer is call 911. You don't know if it's going to spread to your house. You don't know. So you're better always calling 911. We are not the people to call when you actually have a chimney fire. But after it's done and after it's out and after we're in that situation is you call us. We do the inspections. We figure out what damage has been done by the fire. Quite often, one fire will be contained within a chimney system. It's not always true, but if it's built correctly, it'll be contained. It's the second one or the third one that doesn't. And we see that all the time because the thing that caused the fire, which is no maintenance, poor burning practices, that kind of thing, is still in place. No one ever changed any of that. So they'll end up doing the same things that caused the fire the first time, the second time. Another thing is, quite often what we see is it's not really, especially if you've had the fire department called, it's not actually a chimney fire, it's a structure fire. Meaning your chimney could have been incorrectly designed, but it sets the structure around the chimney on fire. That's why every time we do an inspection, we're huge on clearances to combustibles. Often if you have a metal chimney, there'll be a sticker on it that says how far away the combustibles have to be. It'll usually say combustibles and insulation. Or if it's masonry, there's certain codes that go with clearances to combustibles, how the inside's built. Is it a zero clearance chimney? There's tons of things to look at as far as how your chimney's built and will it set the structure around the chimney on fire, especially if there's a chimney fire, because then you're going to get a lot of heat really fast. So the structure around it, is there proper clearances? Is the chimney designed correctly? Has it been installed correctly? That's all of vital importance. The one from this morning turns out, as far as I know, it had to do with a manufactured metal fireplace. You hear them called prefabs. You hear them called a lot of things, but they're only designed, they're like an appliance, like a washer or dryer. It's not designed to last forever. This one was, from what I understand from neighbors, rusted, old, needed to be changed out, needed to, I always call it, they need to go into retirement. And we need a new fireplace, chimney system, all that inside, new. In this case, this was someone who just rented a unit and had no clue exactly what was going on, as far as I know. So it's important to have your inspections done. It's important to have it cleaned. It's important, if you have a chimney fire, to have a proper inspection afterwards, which is a level 2 inspection, which means camera systems from the bottom. We look, and there's a difference between camera systems that kind of give you a fuzzy thing that you can't see, and a camera systems that's designed for chimney. We use chim scans that you get clarity. You get the right lighting. You can actually see. You can tell what you're looking at. Which is something that's specifically designed for chimneys. Not a cell phone, not a GoPro, which if you do some of those things correctly, I've seen where you actually can get some decent pictures. But in general, when you have cameras that are not designed for chimneys, you get very, very poor quality. Often you can't see. We've had other chimney companies that basically say everything's okay. And then we bring cameras in and you actually can see, and you see cracks. You see some of the things you're not supposed to see. So a level 2 inspection, it's important to ask for it, to get a certified technician out to actually do an inspection, get the camera system, get the documentation. We can document it for your insurance company. That way we know that it will be covered because we know when it happened. We can document that it happened and the damage associated with it. And you can get a complete bid, not a patch job, but a complete bid to fix it. So that's chimney fires for today. If you have any questions, or if you want us to cover a topic, or please just share what we're doing, because we want to help as many customers as possible. We'll be happy to take care of anything you have. Thanks.